This is Grant Williams post-game interview after the Hornets had beat the Memphis Grizzlies, I believe, or something like that. Check out what he said. It's funny.
It's great to get a win for the city and really play for the jersey, that's across your chest, not the one on your back. So I was fortunate to be part of a team that really wanted to win. And it was super exciting. The play style was fun. Everybody touched the ball. Everybody was able to move, cut, knock down open shots. And we trusted one another. A team that had never played with each other or practiced with one another. Every single person seemed like they had each other's back. So it's great to get a win for the city and play for the jersey.
All right. Here's what I'll say. I know there's a lot of chatter about, is that a shot at Luka Doncic? And to me, it is what it is. I ain't got no sour grapes. I just recommend him to take a shot at Crown and, hopefully move on from it. No shots at Grant Williams. I actually like the guy. I know maybe people in the Mavericks organization didn't, but I ain't got no beef for him. It is what it is. If that's how he feels about Luka, if it is, that's what he's meaning, which if you try to peel back the curtains, right, it's kind of ways insinuated, right? It is what it is. I'm not mad. The Mavericks improved. I ain't looking back. Again, I'm proud of the Dallas Mavericks for pulling the trigger and making a deal happen when you thought they were not going to make this deal happen. So no sour grapes for Grant Williams. Happy for him. I'm glad you're playing for the jersey in the front and not for the jersey in the back, because when you were playing for the name on the back of the jersey, weren't doing that great of a job. You know what I'm saying? So continuing the new, my dog's over here eating food, and I'm like, what am I hearing? Continuing the news and rumors segment. Check this out, man. Check this out. This is from Mavs Muse. It says Luka Doncic league-wide ranks on defense this season. He's number one in post defense. You know what's crazy is I feel vindicated because I've been saying Luka Doncic has a really good post defense. I've been saying it for like 2 years now, 2.5 maybe. Because I just feel like he does a really good job in the post. I remember, I think it was 2 years ago, maybe 3, when Bam tried to post him up, Bam Adebayo, and Luka Doncic shut it down, man. He was the only one that could stop Bam in the post. Whenever he got matched up with Bam, he was the only one able to stop him. Max Kleba was getting killed. Dorian Finney-Smith. Anybody that went against Bam, he was killing. And Luka Doncic was able to hold his own against Bam. But it's great to see that he's number one in post defense. And again, these things are like in points per possession, like if they're in isolation, whatever the case may be. At number 10, on ISO defense. This is the points per possession in ISO defense. Luka Doncic is ranked 10th in the league. And he probably has, I think he has about almost 400 ISO possessions where he has to guard one-on-one solo dolo out there, right? Luka Doncic, 400, like that means people are going after him, like the narrative that he doesn't play defense right. A lot of these offenses are targeting Luka Doncic, and guess what he's doing? He's playing defense, and then spot up defense. I don't even know what that means, but look, he's top 5, man. They also added Shai and Tatum aren't top 10 in any category, but yet Luka Doncic don't play no defense. So salute to that, man. I love tweets like that. You could also do some of that research as well yourself if you wanted to go to NBA.com and look up ISO possessions. You can see that there if you were interested to see that there. All right, so the news and rumor segment does not end, man. Let's go ahead and let's go over here to what Mr. Spencer Dinwiddie had to say, right? Spencer Dinwiddie has some stuff to say today. Pretty interesting, pretty funny as well. You're always going to get some really cool remarks from Spencer Dinwiddie. But before we play this, I see 61 people here, man. Salute to y'all. Salute to y'all. Appreciate y'all being here. Definitely leave a like on the video. It just goes a long way, man. It's all about helping the channel. Again, this show is for you. Look at yourself as the co-host. You're the co-host of the show. Whatever you comment, that's what makes this show flow, and that's what makes this show go. Anyway, let's check out what Spencer Dinwiddie had to say in regards to picking the Lakers over the Dallas Mavericks.
I'll give y'all something funny that I told my people, because I'm fairly candid. The two situations kind of felt like this, right? Let's say you were a kid and you got your ass whooped by the bully. Dallas would have been like your mama being like, it's okay, baby, don't worry about it. Lakers are like your dad. Nah, you better go out there and fight till you win. You feel me? And I just felt like that was what I needed at the time. You feel me? So I'm a big believer in kind of doing what you need to do at whatever time it is. And so that's how I felt about it.
All right, so There's another perspective there, right? Like how do you take that? How do you take that as a Mavs fan? You know what I'm saying? How do you take that? That he looks at the Mavs as you know the big mama saying, uh, it's okay, you know, it's all right, or dad saying, "Nah, get up, keep fighting till the end." I ain't mad at the remark. I mean, it is what it is. I ain't mad at it. I ain't gonna dig too deeply into it. I don't know if the Mavericks face the Lakers again. Let me see. Do the Mavericks play the Lakers again? I don't think so. I would have loved to play the Lakers one more time and see Spencer Dinwiddie. It's not like he didn't struggle when he guarded Luka last time or Kyrie last time. Do we play the Lakers one more time? No, we do not. We don't play the Lakers the rest of the season. Dang, they got lucky. All right, so here's my legit thoughts. It is what it is. I think I mean it's not like he's been saying glowing things since he got traded. It's only about Luka that he said glowing things, but he hasn't said any glowing thing about the Mavs organization. It's not like we didn't, you know, present him in a better light, put him in a better situation to be successful. But I felt like he would have been a perfect fit here as a third ball handler or fourth, whatever the case may be. No pressure on him. He could just go out there and help facilitate and take open shots, right? Going to LA, there's going to be a different level of pressure on him. And it's going to be up to him to see if he steps up to the plate to deliver. But I don't look at him as any like a savior for the Lakers. I know he's going to have good games. When he's motivated, he plays he plays damn good, man. If you remember Game 7 against the Suns, without Dinwiddie, the game isn't as big of a blowout as it is. So salute to Dinwiddie. Hope everything works out for you over there, buddy. But yeah, your team ain't the Mavericks, my guy. You ain't the right now. I ain't gonna lie. Right now, I do feel a little biased when it comes to Dallas Mavericks. You know what I'm saying? Salute to slightly biased. I might be a little bit more than that, but yeah, man, I feel good about our Dallas Mavericks right now. So Spencer did what he could say, what he wants to say. It is what it is. We're gonna find someone else. We got Exum coming back, so there's no rush, man. But it really would have been nice to have him. It is what it is. The comparison was weird, but hey, that's how you feel. That's how you feel. I still got some more stuff, man. I still got some more stuff to show y'all before I get back into the comments, man. Check this out right here. Check this out. I don't know where this grade is at or where this this article is at from ESPN, but I was looking for it, right? Somewhere along the lines, ESPN gave the Dallas Mavericks PJ Washington trade a D grade. I wish I could find where this was at. Who made this grade? It says, following the trade deadline, ESPN posted their grades for each deal that was made, and they gave a Mavs a near-failing grade of a D for acquiring Washington. Although we know to take these things with a large grain of salt, it was still fairly appalling to see. Again, this is salute to Dalton Trigg, man. He wrote this up. What is this? Per Kevin Pelton. Says, I can see how the Mavericks found Williams lacking after viewing him as an important piece last summer. Having begun the year as Dallas starting four, he bounced in and out of the lineup and had to come off the bench the last 3 games because Williams is such a low-usage offensive player. He has to score with above-average efficiency to be a contributor on offense, and that wasn't the case after 2 higher percentage seasons in Boston. Good. That was actually a really good point. A really good point. But yeah, man, a D grade for that trade. It proves more that that ESPN is not doing their due diligence when it comes to watching basketball games, when it comes to actually reporting what's going on in these I would say what's going on with these teams. Like they need to dedicate people to actually watch the games. And I've been thinking about this, right? I've been thinking about like whenever ESPN does a like a national broadcast, I've been thinking like maybe should I do like a pregame show and get like 2 other people that don't watch these games much, right? And see if we could do a better job than they could, right? Because you know me, I'm gonna pull up articles and stats and all that stuff and do my research on the team before just talking about them. Last thing I want to show y'all, man, before we get back into the comments. This is from Tim Legler, man. I was at the game Saturday, so it was pretty dope hearing them speak glowingly about the Dallas Mavericks crowd at this game. Check it out.
The energy from the crowd. So it was like, it almost felt like a finals game for the energy in this building. Yeah. And I think it was a lot of reasons. Look, OKC's a really good team.
Yep.
So there's that. It was, they just made the trades. I think a lot of people are excited about the new acquisitions, looking forward to seeing them. And as a result, I just felt like Luka had an incredible bounce and energy at the beginning of this game that he doesn't always have. And he was absolutely sensational. It is as dominant as you can be for an NBA player with his shooting, his driving, and then what he did with his passing toward the last, several minutes of the quarter. You talked about Gafford, PJ Washington, and immediately Luka rewarded those guys as soon as they stepped on the court. But you literally can't. You agree? Can you play more perfect offensive basketball than what Dallas did in the first quarter of this game?
Because it was everything. It was half-court offense. It was transition.
Yeah, man. It was dope being at the game. I was there with Rel and Any, watching that game live, just seeing that first quarter come to life the way it came to life. And then to see PJ Washington and Gafford come onto the court together and they get announced. And, like, all of us just kind of, we all stood up. We welcomed them. But the ovation was a little bit different, right? The ovation felt intentional. Like, the crowd was very, very much locked in, man. And I felt like we did our part in my section, because every time we had a great shot, a great play, a great crossover, I was jumping out of my seat with Rel and Innie and company, man. It was a great time, great game, and I hope all the Mavs fans continue this moving forward, because not only do you have a team that you used to have question marks about, you have a team that, for lack of a better term, like, they're contenders, man. This is what I felt that the Mavericks have needed all season long, and they were able to address both of those needs. They addressed both of them, and now you're off and running, man. So salute to all the Mavs fans, and I hope they are rowdy, loud, and proud tonight as well, man. Let me get back to my original mic over here.